G'day guys, Lemon Eating Cow here, and today I'm back playing Horizon on the PS4, and I'm continuing my series on the Hunting Ground trials. This time it'll be on the Greatrun Hunting Grounds, and I believe you have to be level 20 or above to do this one. Now, unlike the other one, we actually have a nice keeper for this. Maybe a little bit too nice actually, he's a bit creepy. But anyway, these trials are all about endurance or stamina, and they involve a lot with the Ropecaster. So you have to have a Ropecaster to be able to do these ones. So for the first trial, you have to tie down a trampler and then shoot off some armor in its undercarriage. This trial's not too bad on its own. Just actually getting the trampler down is not too bad, but you're gonna have to worry about all the other bull type monsters around you that are really going to mess you up. But as long as you can avoid them, then it really shouldn't be too bad. So what you're going to need is definitely the Ropecaster, and I would highly recommend some tear blasting arrows. So the tear blasting arrows are just going to really rip that armor off really quick. I think 2 shots will get it off, so it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. Anyway, let's head down and do it. So I take the rope down on the right, and as you can see there's maybe 3 or 4 bulls around. Once you aggro one, they're all going to come for you, so try be as quick as you can. But generally, I just ignored the other ones. You can put a couple of ropes on each of them to keep them out of your hair, but otherwise I just concentrate on one and roll around if I need to. So there I think I put 3 or 4 lines on him, and then you just start shooting that really superheated looking part on their underbelly. After that they'll burst into flames and they go absolutely crazy, so you really got to watch out for them. So once you've done that one, you can either tie him down again or simply just forget about him and try and roll out of most of his attacks. So here we go, the second one. Again, same method, just tie him down, and then we're going to use the tear blast arrows on its undercarriage. I guess that's the word for it, undercarriage, belly, whatever. There we go, we tagged him pretty easy. And a couple of arrows under his belly and he's done. And that's really all it takes. Like I said, the biggest problem you're going to face here is the other tramplers, because they do quite a bit of damage to you. So as long as you can avoid them, it's not a big problem. I didn't have a problem with the glint hawks in this one, but I know they can be a problem with their ice attacks and everything. So keep an eye out for those. So then it's just a matter of making your way back up to the keeper and getting your Blazing Sun medal. Again, you're going to need all the Blazing Suns from these trials, so it's probably best not to leave here until you actually get Blazing Suns on all these tests. So the second one has you racing to get to the corpses of 3 watchers. Most of the time when you get to a watcher's corpse, there'll be a glint hawk on it, but if not, just scramble over to it and loot it. If there is a glint hawk, all you're going to have to do is shoot it with maybe a fire arrow or a shock arrow or whatever the best arrow you got at the moment. The little yellow diamonds there, or triangles, or diamonds, look like a baseball pitch actually. They will denote where the watcher corpses are. I usually go for the one on the left here. It seems fairly unguarded most of the time, and it's a pretty short run to it. So there's really not much to this one. It's, again, you're just going to have to watch out for the tramplers, which do a huge amount of damage, and also watch out for the glint hawks doing their ice attack. If the glint hawks aren't attacking you, then just simply do not worry about them. Just ignore them as much as you can. So you're getting quite a bit of trouble from the tramplers there. There is a corpse in the middle of the map that you can run to before you go to this one that I am now. I would probably recommend doing that as a faster route than this one, but whatever works for you really. My biggest problem is actually finding the handholds on a lot of these cliffs. Here we can see the glint hawk actually has the hatcher, or the watcher corpse with him, and if you let them, they'll actually fly off with it. So I shot him with a tear blast arrow, which made him drop the watcher corpse, but I believe any arrow will do it. Here again we see the glint hawk on the corpse, but 1 arrow and he flies away. And we've already got another one coming in, but we're going to loot it before he does. And that's all it takes. So if you ever see the glint hawks with the yellow diamond or a watcher corpse, make sure you shoot them with an arrow so they don't get to carry off that corpse and ruin your time. But anyway, once you've got those 3 corpses, just head back up to your the keeper, or the trial keeper, I guess, and hand that one in. Here we are back at the keeper, and we're ready for our last trial. The last trial, again, is not all that hard, but it's all about dealing with the tramplers. The good thing about this is you have to tie down the glint hawks, which isn't really a difficult task in itself. It's just not getting charged and killed by those tramplers. But the really good thing is once you've tied the glint hawk up once and done a critical attack on it, you can actually do it again on the same glint hawk. It doesn't have to be a new one. So if you can get 2 critical attacks in the one tie down, I'm not sure if that's possible or not, but either way you can use the same glint hawk to do at least 2 of the attacks, so it makes it a little bit easier in that regard. This is my first time, well, my second time after that first trial using the Ropecaster, so I'm pretty bloody terrible at it actually. It doesn't take much practice to get used to, but yeah. If you can get one of the glint hawks tied down from that position where I was just before, it makes it a whole lot easier because you're not vulnerable to attacks up there. So yeah, definitely going to be easier. But you're going to have like 3 tramplers on you and glint hawks everywhere. So this can be a real test if your armor's not all that great. Again, I'm wearing the shield weave armor, so it makes it pretty trivial for me. And I'm missing every single shot on this thing. Lucky it doesn't consume ammo if you miss, but if you do hit, it does consume ammo. So I got that same glint hawk down again. You can see there the like white wing mark on him denotes that he's taken down. And then yeah, it gets another critical strike. You just press R1 on them when they hit the ground. And now I'll go in for my third strike. And again, the aim is just, my god, what's going on? It's a wonder they give me these badges at all. Anyway, once you get the first one in, the rest, they get in pretty easy. So here we are. I got a bit trigger happy there, but I got my last attack in. And then as soon as you get that last attack in, the trial's over and you're done. So we did it in 1:33, which qualifies us for the Blazing Sun. And that is going to be the last one for this trial. So head back up to the keeper and collect that Blazing Sun. And after this one, this is the 4th set of trials if you've been following the series. So we'll just have one more after this and then we can start grabbing those awesome lodge weapons. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this one, please leave a thumbs up. If you've got any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, then please don't forget to subscribe. This has been Lemon Eating Cow. Thanks for watching. Moo!